Stephen, an intense 90 minutes, but 3 points in the end. How do you sum up that performance?
Listen, we never performed well at all. You know, the performance is always the first thing that we look for. It's a difficult place to come down and play at. The boys have a lot of them been away in international duty, so we've not had the full group together for this period. So we felt kind of before the game that the performance was what we'd have been looking for. But again, we never quite got the levels that we've set all season. So that was disappointing. But again, to come away with the victory is always nice, because it's the boys are looking strong physically. They're looking very fit. And you can see that towards the end of the game, that they're still trying to push forward, they're still trying to play, and that's where we got the success.
The subs today made an instant impact off the bench. That's something that's been quite consistent so far with this team this season. Is that just a sign of the strength in this squad?
Yeah, and we also think with maybe 9 or 10 internationals away, which again shows you that the boys are progressing very well. I think that's important as well. Again, 3 of the boys that were away with Scotland under 19s didn't start. Mackenzie then played and then came off. So it was a difficult challenge for us when you lose so many international level, but that's part of the journey that these boys are on. It's important that they get exposed to playing against European opposition, whether that's at club level or for their country. But then when they then need to come back to their domestic campaign, which what we showed today, it's always difficult. But this is what being part of the Lowland League is. This is why it's an important part of their development. So we were happy with the result, but again the performance, we're certainly going to analyse it, and there's a long way to go.
And we're headed into a month full of fixtures for this team, especially for the boys playing in the UEFA Youth League. Today's result will give them confidence going forward into such a busy time.
Yeah, when we look at the games that we're going to play, when you compare that to previous years at this level, you know, the one thing that the boys need, they need to play regular games. And I think we're going to play potentially 55 games, 56, 57 games this year, so there's going to be a lot of games that the boys need to then recover well. It's important then that you lead your life right away for the football club, because you're playing every 3 days now. And again, that will prepare them for our first team, because if you want to be successful at our club, you must be resilient, you must be robust, and you must be able to handle playing 2 games a week. So it prepares them very well for that.